Linden Town Week is 10 days of celebration that features a variety of sports, events, parties, competitions, and tours throughout the mining community. This year, the Mayor and Town Council held the franchise and appointed a Linden Town Week Secretariat, which oversaw the town's activities. Here is the extended outlook at some of the activities that took place.
This year, the activities saw the addition of a Ministry of Social Protection in collaboration with the Linden Town Week Secretariat for a Speak Up, Speak Out walk against violence against women. Beginning at the Bayrock Community Center ground and ending at the Linden Georgetown Bus Park, the march was equally in protest of the alleged sexual assault against one of the contestants of the Miss Linden Town Week pageant by a prominent businessman. Mayor of Linden, WANEKA ARRINDELL.
Well, the purpose of this march is in support of violence against women, but not only in Linden, because we've had some issues, but across Guyana there's been an increase in women being killed because of various issues. And so today we want to walk against that violence in Linden, and we're hoping to make Linden the one town that's going to have a violence-free town as it relates to women and our girls.
The cancelled pageant contestants used the opportunity to start their own Fix Her Crown movement, which seeks to stop violence against women. Chris-Ann Stevens shared her reaction to the march.
Actually, I'm excited and proud to be part of this march, to encourage people to act as the slogan says, speak up, speak out. And we hope now that people will be encouraged to tell somebody what is going on. Well, this march is an encouragement for everyone, as I said before, to come out and tell someone that you trust, tell someone that you may believe can help you.
The cancelled Linden Town Week pageant formed part of over 60 events and activities planned for the 10 days of celebration of the town's 48th anniversary.
On a calmer note, the event's activities continued with the official opening ceremony. Addressing the opening ceremony was Minister of State Joseph Harmon, who joined in wishing the town a success. The minister quoted the words of His Excellency President David Granger to encourage the town to collaborate more with all stakeholders to boost the town's success.
Today, as we celebrate 48 years as a town, I would also like to join with you and the rest of Guyana to wish all of Linden every success in the planned activities for Linden Town Week 2018. Your diverse list of activities, and I've seen a list of almost 56 activities, the variety of exhibits and the rich cultural program are clear indications that the rich cultural heritage and diverse business activities and opportunities of this great town will be on full display over the ensuing days.
Her Worship, Mayor of Linden, WANEKA ARRINDELL, urged the residents to keep pushing for better.
Celebrating 48 years as a town does not come with only happy moments. There will be days when we will fight. There will be days when we will want to quit. But I urge you not to. Do not quit. Do not stop fighting. Keep believing. Keep dreaming. Keep hoping. Because what you're fighting for is not just for now. It's for our future generation.
The mayor also reminded of Linden's strategic importance.
We are the heart of this entire country. And so we want to hold our heads high. And we're also, of course, the city of fun. Everybody comes here because Lindeners know how to have fun. So as we celebrate 10 days of almost 60 activities, I advise you, drink responsibly. And make sure you help the Mayor and Town Council by disposing of your garbage responsibly.
The opening ceremony paved the way for the hosting of the Mayor's Ball. This was a fundraising event to boost the Literacy Hub, an initiative of Mayor Arrindell. The Mayor spoke of the project that she has been working on in order to foster youth development across the town.
One of the projects we want to throw out to you tonight is a project of literacy all across Linden. What we have found is that there's a high level of illiteracy in our schools, and of course, again, we're not blaming our teachers. The circumstances allow for some people to learn at a faster rate than others, pertaining from which background they come from, the situations they're living in. And so we have a high level of that. So we're proposing to have literacy hubs developed across Linden These are children who we want to learn in their communities. We don't want them traveling to other communities. That would incur transportation and all of that. So once it's developed in the community, the children come from that community. And so we're asking tonight, you can either choose to sponsor a child to be a part of that project, or you can help to create a space where these children can learn.
The Junior Mayors program was also launched. Through this initiative, the junior mayor will be the mentee of the mayor and have the first-hand experience of the duties of the mayor. He or she will also represent the town's youth. The celebrations continued as the town's residents welcomed the visitors to a myriad of celebrations.
Linden Town Week!
As we know, Linden Town Week starts from April 21 all the way to May 1. It caters for a wide array of activities, not just partying or pet events, but it also caters for family-oriented events, such as we have the trade fair, we have Skip to My Lou, Spelling Bee, debating competition, dance competition. Also, we have storytelling and these sort of things. So Linden Town Week, while some might be of the impression that it's just pet-based, there are several other events.
Well, for me so far, business has been looking bright, and I know as the days go by, more persons are going to be in the town, and business is going to pick up. And so I'm expecting that business will be bright for this Town Week 2018.
Yeah, we expect the Town Week supposed to be big this year, right?
Well, I am so happy that we had the church service, and I'm so glad that the church is coming out and participate, so that we don't only target the just moving around and seeing the dance and so on the streets, but the church also involved.
Well, I'm looking the weather mostly. If not for the weather, we would get a good Town Week, because no matter how small you have, the person would come out just to support Linden and whatever it has to offer.
Well, we did Linden Town Week last year, and we had such a huge turnout.
I just come up to the Town Week because my friends them talking about it. First time, it ain't so bad, enjoying it so far.
Another highly anticipated event was the Linden Exposition and Trade Fair. This event was hosted for its 8th year by the Linden Chamber of Industry, Commerce and Development. President David Granger officially opened the trade fair, describing the community as the gateway to the rest of Guyana. He encouraged Lindeners to become examples of commerce.
Linden and this exhibition must become a beacon for commerce. I believe that this trade fair today exemplifies the efforts which Linden is making, continues to make, to encourage entrepreneurship, to enable employment for its young people and for its households, and to establish a resilient economy in these changing times in this very important region. Linden has the capability to advance by leaps and bounds by employing its human resources, its talent, by exploiting its agricultural, mineral, and other natural resources. And this exhibition is an opportunity for innovation, so that we stop being hewers of wood and become manufacturers of furniture. This exhibition is an opportunity for us to be innovative, to get out of the old mindset of just mining and producing raw materials.
The exposition and trade fair ran from April 27th to April 29th and showcased a range of art, craft, beverages, spices, jams, confectionery, peanut butters, seasonings, and alternative energy equipment. Here's what some of the exhibitors had to say.
So we're at the expo today, and we have a booth that displays what ExxonMobil is doing offshore Guyana. So we're talking about what is the oil and gas industry, what does an oil rig look like, how many wells have we drilled. So we're here to answer a lot of people's questions about what is the industry and what is ExxonMobil doing here. Half of the booth today is actually dedicated to how businesses in particular can get involved with the industry. Because you're right, it's brand new, it's emerging. 2 years ago, we weren't even here. And so there are a lot of ways to get involved. You can get involved as a business if you want to get a contract and be part of the supply chain supporting the industry, you can register your business with the Center for Local Business Development.
Oh, it's so nice, and I like this kind of stuff. Whenever anything comes around, I like, to come out.
Well, we've had a lot of inquiries, because it's something, the building concept is totally new, and it's the first time a lot of people have come against it.
Well, actually today is my first day, and so far I realized that there are a lot of persons who are coming around and they're shopping, and a lot of persons, they're mostly interested in the jams and jellies because of the reason being they are local products.
Well, it's a pleasure here, and we're happy and we're feeling so connected with the community, and we want to give us a big shout out to thanks to all those who have us here.
What I'm doing here is I'm going into the tourism industry, and I want to do boating. So I am designing and building a catamaran. It's 30 feet, and it's for tourism purposes. Basically, it's for tourism up the river and down the river, so we can experience much more of what Region 10 and Linden can offer.
We have always participated in all the expos in Guyana, and we benefit from it because people become more aware that not only flour we make, but we make health foods too. So we do have a lot of interest in coming to Linden to show the people of Linden what is being made locally for them to consume.
Vice President of the LCICD and event coordinator, Linden Young, gave it high marks.
We started on a little low because of the weather, but as the days goes by, we saw that it picked up on the final day, which was today, because the weather would have held its hands. We had a fair amount of turnout. As you would have known, on the first day we had an expectation of 84 booths. They all came, but then based on the weather pattern, I think we did fairly well.
The expo organizer hopes to have similar expos in the other regions soon. The first expo was held in 2009 to expose goods produced and manufactured in the region to a very large number of persons visiting during the Linden Tongue Week. It has become more successful throughout the years. Another item that the Linden Tongue had to offer this Tongue Week was the beautiful scenery, one such being the Blue Lake of the Tongue. These lakes are as a result of open pit mining without land reclamation, and though beautiful, they can have a great depth. Chemical engineer and self-proclaimed lake promoter Dion Anderson tells us how he discovered the lake.
One of my usual so-called voyages throughout Linden, and because I'm a nature person and a nature lover, and we were able to just take a drive through here, and we saw the beach, the Blue Lake, as I refer to as the Blue Beach a lot. And after seeing this, we realized that this is just a pristine area, untouched, that we should actually maximize to showcase Guyana and Linden, specifically Linden's tourism potential.
With this, Deputy Mayor of Linden, Wainwright Bethune, acknowledged the idea of promoting the area. He, however, stressed the importance of persons having safety measures in place when visiting the lake or similar locations.
It's something we really want to promote. We'd like to endorse the initiative like Ms. Anderson to bring people here, but one thing we would stress for events like this, you see, you would have placed professional lifeguards in here. We wouldn't want to encourage individuals or small groups to come and swim here without any safety measures in place. Until those safety measures in place, we hope that most of these things that are being promoted, that safety is the key, because the depth of these places creates some level of danger.
We caught up with some of the visitors and residents enjoying a day at the stunning lake.
Well, we were all on vacation and enjoying the Tongue Week, and I don't know to swim, but we decided to come here this afternoon to have some fun. And you know, it's very nice to know we have such a wonderful atmosphere here. It's somewhere that you can come and relax, away from home.
Well, I was inspired to come here because I was advised that it's a nice place, and I came to look at it and the sceneries and what have you. I have found it very beautiful. This is Guyana.
Well, actually, I come to do a little flicking, you know, but they're going to go so far, you know, expecting the rain, but everything turned to the best, thank God.
Currently being boosted as one of Linden's main attractions, the potential of the Blue Lake for tourism development in the mining town is huge, making way for Linden to become a world-rated tourism destination. Persons are advised to take caution when at the areas, but are encouraged to visit the tongue and see what it has to offer.
This brings us to the end of another edition of InfoHub Extended. Thanks for watching. Do join us again. Goodbye.